All right, that actually, yeah, should have started with that, but that came out pretty good. There is some imperfections in it, but this is good enough. Like I said, this isn't gonna be any type of. I'm not selling it or anything. It's just for shits and giggles. Hey YouTube, I'm just doing a quick side non-tractor related video here. I've seen a lot of these videos where they take axe heads and polish them to like a mirror finish. So I always thought it was pretty neat. So I decided to buy myself some sandpaper to try it out, just to see if I can do it, just for fun. What I'm going to do is this is just going to be like a, somewhat of a paperweight at my desk at work. So I'm going to have one side fully polished, and then one side will be back to this, non-polished side. So a couple of the videos I've watched, the guy's just using abrasive discs, so I'm going to start with that. So I'm going to start off with an 80, and then just keep doubling it, like with one of the videos I saw. And then once I get past the 3000, I'll go to polishing compound and stuff like that. So not going to talk much. I'm just going to kind of do this as a time lapse, and hope you enjoy it. Thanks. All right, I started off with the 80, and what I found was there's a lot of, obviously it's not perfectly flat, so you got these imperfections, these spots. I don't know if you can see them. Come over and take a look, but right there are some spots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to, I'm going to go to this to really lay down a coarse flat surface and get into these crevices, and then go back to that 80. So go back to that. All right, that actually, yeah, should have started with that, but that came out pretty good. There is some imperfections in it, but this is good enough. Like I said, this isn't gonna be any type of. I'm not selling it or anything. It's just for shits and giggles. So, it actually looks pretty nice like this. But let's go back to the 80 and see what we get. All right, used about 2 or 3 80 grit discs. Yeah, we still got the imperfections. They're just kind of deeper than I thought. So the wheel did a nice job, and then but it's funny, it looked like it got rid of them, and then once you went to the 80, they kind of showed back up. But that's where we are now. So let's jump up to. This is 80, jump up to 180. So, see what that does. All right, that was 2 discs of 180. I mean, the videos I've seen, some of the guys, they're going for perfection. I'm just trying to have a little fun with it and see what I can do in a very short period of time. So I'm just trying to use like maybe 2 or 3 discs each time. And it's funny, when you first put it on, you see all the hatch marks going on, and then over time it kind of starts to brighten up, and it starts to get more of a mirror finish. So when it does that, then that's when I switch the discs. But there's still some scratches, so imperfections, but again, this is just for shits and giggles. The videos I've watched, the guy's done time lapses over like 8 hours, and I ain't got time for that. All right, here's 320. You can actually start to see. Well, that's tough with the glares, but you can, there it is. You can see my shining bald head right there. So it's getting there. A little fun little project, a little side thing. So I'll probably work on a little more with the 320 because it's a little more polished here than it is here. So I'll just work on a little more, and then we'll switch up to the 600, which I believe
I'll probably have to start that stuff. I'll have to start doing by hand maybe. So that's probably definitely slow me down. So, all right.
Okay, did a little more with the 320, and the orbital sander. Definitely, it's definitely a little more, polished in that area, and I think it's because it's just just the contour of the blade. I think that's just how it is, but it's coming along. Obviously, you can see, you can see a reflection everywhere, which is great. If I can fool you all and be like, hey, this is how this is done, but obviously, if you look this way, it's still a long way to go. So what I'm going to use next is the 600, and I'll probably use a little bit of water with it as well, just to do it, and then just figure out how to, and then just work it up from there. So 600, 1200, then 3000. And then I have, I got a buffing wheel from Harbor Freight, and I'll use that with 2 different polishes. So I'll start off with the hard metal and then fast cut for prevent light scratches. So I'll do the aggressive one and then the other one. So and finish it. So it's so far so good. All right, that was with the 600 grit. I think, you can see a little bit difference. It definitely is, doing it by hand obviously is not as uniform as, or as fast, I should say, as the orbital sander. So it's getting there. I can tell it's, it's got finer scratches, but it's got a lot of fine scratches. So that was the, what did I say, 600? So that's the 600. So now I'm going to jump to a 1200 and then I'll show you that. All right, that was the 1200, I believe. I think 1200. Yeah, 1200. So you can see the reflection a little bit more. Looking straight in on it, it's kind of crazy, but as you can see, my bald head is getting more clarity. You can see the camera. So there's the camera right there. There's my head. So it's getting a little clearer. So we will again now switch, double the grit size again, go up to whatever the next one is, which is 3000 on the grit, and then after that go for the final polishing. Alright, the 3000, as you can see, is even better. Looks real good. It was a sponge. That's what I was showing you at the beginning. It's a 3000 it's kind of a sponge. It's got a grit on it, but it's attached to kind of a sponge. But yeah, no, it's definitely even more improved. As you can see, there's definitely more of a gloss. Yeah, it's getting there. It's really getting there, which is cool. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. This is a good time. All right, got the it's a stitched buffing wheel, and I'm using the black compound. I don't know if I'm going to screw this up, but I'll try the black in a small area, and if it seems like it's making it worse, then I'll just switch to the other one. So, because the other guy used like I don't know, a white compound the whole time. The other videos I've
Alright, I don't know what it is with this. I guess it's Harbor Freight for you. This is just not tightening up as much as it should, so I gotta switch this out. Alright, had to change the screw from the Phillips head screw, 1/4 to a hex key. And I think I'm just going to use the gray because I think the other stuff's just too hard because this isn't biting with it at all. So try this and see what happens. Still trial and error.
Oh, this thing sucks.
Definitely need a mask for this. This is a little messy. More than I expected.
There we go, should be good.
Alright. Get a clean cloth on this. Do a quick wipe down, see what we got. Not bad. Not bad for a first time. Take a look. Grab the camera. Alright boys, so moment of truth. Here's the before. So as you can see, it's, you know, this wasn't a highly, you know, I barely used this hatchet. This thing just kind of sat in the drawer. You know, I used it on and off for a couple of years and then it just got buried in the toolbox. But, you know, it's definitely not a pretty, it wasn't a pretty hatchet. It was a cheap one, but just to, again, this was just for practice. So here's the before and here's the after. So I think it was a success. So you can see
You can look around. Look around, look out the window. Not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah, could it be perfect? Absolutely. Could it be better? I mean, better? Yeah, definitely could. Definitely not perfect, but hey, for a first time, just for giggles, there you are, YouTube, right there. So it's not bad. Not bad for a first try, but hey, it was fun. It was a rainy afternoon, and you know, wanted to try it out because I thought it was a neat little project. So hey, thanks for watching, and talk to you guys soon.